Hello, everybody. Here we go. And welcome. All right. Okay. I'm going to give just a minute because I see nobody signed in quite yet. All right. Welcome. Great to see everyone. I'm just going to get this all ready here. And welcome to Rasa Spa's Sunday morning silent meditation. Just a little more centered. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and find your comfortable supported seat where you can either lie down on a firm surface or sit so that your spine is supported and comfortable and straight. And today we are going to start out by taking a moment to remember our motivation. So there's a Buddhist exercise where, if we imagine we're eating a slice of bread, we're actually eating the clouds, the sunshine. One of the tenets of Buddhism is interdependence. So we wouldn't be eating the loaf of bread without the rain and the sun that fell on the fields. And in the Buddhist worldview, which includes reincarnation, you can also view interdependence as every sentient being has at one point in a lifetime been your mother. So an aunt, your annoying boss, whatever, has been your mother and carried you and nurtured you. So that's another form. It's the same idea as when you eat the bread, you're eating the sunshine and the clouds. Because you're remembering where we came from before we identified as a certain form. And so one of the Buddhist practices of motivation for practice is to think of the beings in your life as your mother or as your child, either one, whatever works for you. And you're thinking, you can start with the people that you love, make it easy. And you're just feeling a sense of connection, interdependence, and tenderness, loving kindness. Sense of gratitude for the world as a whole that is our mother. It's where we come from. We are bound to this world, receiving our nurturance and sustenance, and we give back to the world in love. So today, rather than remembering your inherent motivation, I'm feeding you lines. I'm giving you an inherent motivation. That's okay. It's good to expand a sense of loving kindness. We arise from this world like the wheat arises from the sun and the clouds. As well, it's from its own particular nature, its seed. We arise from our mothers. We arise from the matrix of nurturing sustenance, the matrix of loving kindness that exists in this world. And inherent to our nature is our own loving kindness for the world itself, for the beings we love, for the places we love. So, many of us have wounded parents, and it can be difficult to say, take the love we have for our mothers and expand it towards the world. If you have a good relationship with your mother, wonderful. Do that. Seeing the world as your mother. If you had a challenging relationship with your mother, take what love you can. Think of the adults in your life who were teachers, inspirers, kind, protective. These people who weren't even your mothers and they showed you kindness. And as we come to sit and meditate, we are increasing spaciousness, decreasing reactivity. It gives more room for that Buddha nature, which is loving kindness. A little less chatter, a little less emphasis on the insecurity, feeling rooted in our kindness. And wisdom. All right. So we have a connection, a sense of connection with our motivation. And we have our secure seat. I'm going to do my reading. To understand how prayer or meditation works, consider the sun, which shines everywhere without hesitation or hindrance. It continuously radiates all its power, warmth, and light without differentiation. The sun's blessings are all-pervasive, whether we are open to them or not. Through meditation, we come out of the mind shaft, open our eyes, become receptive to enlightened presence, the omnipotent love and compassion that exists for all beings. All right, get cozy. Here we go. It's going to be a little shorter again today because I was yakking and yakking. Here we go. Enjoy. Gently, with your eyes closed, let yourself wiggle your fingers and your toes. You just need to adjust your legs, you may. As you become ready, keeping your attention on your inner state, letting your eyelids open with your attention inward. Noticing how increasing your sense information from your eyes changes your placement in your inner world. And letting yourself toggle from sensory withdrawal and abiding in the inner world, the state that we've cultivated with silence and sitting, and toggling back into awareness of the external world. And the idea is we're inviting this inner state to come more and more into our dealings with the external world. Now our dedication, so that our efforts may help not only us, but all beings we come into contact with, all beings we don't even know are our friends yet, and all the beings we may never know, but we wish well for. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings be inseparable from the joy that is free from suffering. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from delusions, clinging, and hatred. May the jewel of clear awareness, loving kindness, arise and grow, not diminish, but increase more and more. Thank you for joining me. And feel free to drop an email to info@rosaspa.com. I'd love feedback if, when I talk a little more about the hows and whys of medication, if that's helpful for you, or if you just want silence. So, love to hear from you. Thanks very much. Be well.